Welcome back, Legendary Potato here, and today's just going to be a really weird video. It's going to be kind of ranty, but also with a whole bunch of information. You can already tell by the title of this video what it's going to be about. So without further ado, let's kind of get into it here. So yeah, the Super Duper graphics pack from Bedrock Edition. Basically, this was announced E3 last year at about June 11th. They announced how the Super Duper graphics pack was going to be coming out at a later time after the initial release of Minecraft Bedrock Edition for Minecraft Xbox One. And so basically, they had kind of hinted in the fall. And kind of from there, just things took a huge downward spiral, of course. And since obviously the Super Duper graphics pack did not come out in the fall, and now we're sitting here, maybe a year later now, actually way over a year later now, still haven't even heard or seen anything about the Super Duper graphics pack. And more information actually comes out about the Super Duper graphics pack over the upcoming months about how it was actually probably the biggest lie they probably ever pulled off. And I don't mean that in like a really mean negative way, but like, how can you look at this in a good way, right? So what I mean by that is that pretty much this Super Duper graphics pack was this whole marketing thing that was just went completely wrong, and there's just a whole bunch of weird things that sort of happen with it, and they've been very, very weird about how they're talking about it because they're very quiet about it. They kind of swept all that under the rug, and so I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to be straight up. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff on the screen in today's video. But yeah, basically, I'm going to give a shout out to Skippy6 Gaming since he was basically the one who led to a lot of this information being let out. And so let's go ahead and kind of put together everything that happened with the Super Duper graphics pack and why I think the Super Duper graphics pack was probably a misleading lie for the marketing of Bedrock Edition and what exactly I feel right now about it. And really, I'm trying to like Bedrock Edition. I really am. I think Bedrock Edition was a great idea in concept, but in practice, like, there's just so many things that went wrong that I can probably save for another video. But anyways, let's get started with this video here with the first screenshot, which I'll be showing you guys from Skippy6 Gaming himself, which says, "I'm sorry at Minecraft, but the way you are communicating the release and delay of the Super Duper graphics pack is not the best. You need to do better. You can't go into #Minecon not giving us what you promised us at the last one. It's the boy who cried wolf." And I absolutely agreed with this comment. I left a like on it. And like what he said, his point was basically what a lot of people are probably thinking but are too afraid to say. I mean, I'm not going to speak for anybody, but let's be honest, if you have some of the Minecraft people working on the game itself and they're following you on Twitter, you're probably going to think twice about tweeting some of your honest opinions about it, because then that just starts its whole thing. But it just feels a little bit strange, kind of with that in mind. So basically, Skippy speaks out here. He kind of says what he's feeling and what I'm feeling as well, because this is one of the reasons I was excited about Minecraft Bedrock Edition. I was excited to see this coming out fall of 2017, and it never came out. So what exactly happened with that? Well, we have more information regarding that in some Minecraft threads here. So in that same Twitter thread here, basically just if you scroll down a little bit and reply to Mega vs. Prime, all that sort of stuff. I'll kind of skip the Mega vs. Prime part because honestly I don't really think it's too necessary, but it does just add a little bit. He's basically kind of a name in the community. He's like a moderator for stuff. But if we get to Pemdo's Game Dev, he's a worker on the whole Minecraft thing. His tweets are usually pretty blunt about Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So if you see a tweet by him, he's not going to make stuff up. He'll be pretty honest about it. So I like this guy. He's pretty cool. What is he going to tell us here? So on May 21st, 2018, he says, "We ran into some major system architecture issues after it was announced. I don't know what else we can say. We do not even have the internal dates yet." That's interesting stuff, says Skippy. That goes a bit over my head, but an explanation nonetheless. Perhaps you guys shouldn't put it in layman's terms and let the community know. They would love it. Thanks, guys. Then Pemdoes then replies, "The code that we thought would make it work is not working with older code, so we have to change both the new stuff and the old stuff to work together. I have seen this stated to the community before. We ran into problems. It's going to take longer than we thought." So at least now we have an answer regarding the whole Minecraft Bedrock Edition Super Duper graphics pack. But this information we got is just from one random Twitter thread, which if you don't follow Skippy and if you don't follow some of the other people in this thread, it's like, how are you going to find this? How are you going to know this news? Of course, you can watch a news video like this, but there's no official thing documenting this on the Minecraft site. So why have they been so quiet about the Super Duper graphics pack? Why are they doing this? We really don't have any answers for that. They've just been very quiet about it, haven't told us much other than the information we just got from Bemtuz there, who says, of course, that they ran into a lot of architecture issues. But then that leads a lot of questions as to why they would announce it coming out in the fall if they weren't sure if it was going to be coming out by then. It seems a little bit strange. They must have planned for it and then ran into problems that were not seen beforehand. But it seems weird that the whole marketing team, which I'll get into the whole marketing thing because it gets worse than this, actually way worse. So the marketing team had said that basically they're going to release it in fall at E3. And you guys remember that if you watched E3 2017, you guys remember the news of that. And so it never happened. So let's move on to our next piece of evidence here. Coming from the official Minecraft Discord from Helen Angel, you'll see occasional news from her, just some random Discord screenshots. So again, with a little bit of the weird Minecraft news thing, nothing official, just kind of random devs talking in random places, which I'll get into that in a little bit. But she says on February 9th, 2018, okay, rule number 1 about Super Duper graphics pack, it was never delayed. Marketing screwed up. They said it was going to release when people told them not to. So right here, marketing was misleading. And so basically, they already knew that it wasn't going to release in the fall, but the marketing team decided to mislead and straight up lie to us, telling us that it was going to release in the fall when they had no plans to actually release it in the fall in the first place. How misleading is that? So many people got hyped up about the Super Duper graphics pack only for it to then just turn out to be an entire lie, and then it's actually not coming out for probably a very long time. At least that's what it seems like right now. And I'm not trying to, be terrible to the people, but I think we could be a little bit more transparent about the news in the community. I think having to go through random screenshots of, random things that are said, I think this is a little bit absurd. And so a little bit more of an addition to Helen Angel's comment there. She also says, well, then you'll be sorely disappointed because those were all marketing videos and not even slightly representative of how the Super Duper graphics pack will look. So those videos, the videos that you saw, the videos I'll put on the screen, those are not real gameplay. Those are not real videos. Those are fake. Those are not going to be what the Super Duper graphics pack looks like. How shocking. How shocking is it? The Bedrock community, they had this super cool hyped up thing, and the whole marketing behind it was a lie and misleading, and it just, the more this story sort of unfolds, you can really see the whole release of Bedrock Edition and the whole marketing towards the Super Duper graphics pack was just so strange, so bizarre. Why would they do it in such a way where it doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm getting really emotional about this. I do apologize, but this is my favorite game pretty much. I play this game, I've played it for maybe 6 years now, so to see this game take this direction, to take this really just uncertain route of how they're going to market everything, I'm not a big fan of it. I think if they're going to release stuff, or if they're going to do something like that, then they better actually be able to release it on time and be able to release it with full functionality. So I don't quite understand it, and this news was just kind of heartbreaking as someone who loves Minecraft and who would have loved to have the Super Duper graphics pack for Minecraft Xbox One or the Switch or Windows 10 or any of your phone devices. It's just weird that they totally went wrong with the marketing, and the whole marketing team screwed that up, and then the coding team is not even close to being able to get this anytime soon. So there were clearly a lot of miscommunications in the Bedrock team, and instead of, rightfully, saying, hey, we messed up here, marketing said it was coming out in fall, it's not coming out in fall, they never said that. They never corrected themselves. They never said sorry. They just swept it onto the rug and told us in very vague screenshots here. So that's my little rant on the Super Duper graphics pack. And I'm sorry to, complain and bring bad news about the Super Duper graphics pack. I really don't like being that guy. I like seeing great news. I like getting excited about that stuff. But like the Bedrock community, like the coding and stuff, the people making the Bedrock edition of the game, and everybody doing communications team, marketing, everything, like we really got to get together a little bit. And I'm not trying to be rude. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Get it together a little bit, because they said they were going to improve in 2018, and now it's only coming out in May. Is that the Super Duper graphics pack was completely a lie to marketing in the first place. So I'm hoping that they improve in the future. I'm really hoping that Bedrock Edition starts, fixing the things that they did wrong and actually doing Super Duper graphics pack the right way, doing their marketing in the future the right way, and not lying to the community, because that was just heartbreaking. That was the one thing people were looking forward to most, and to see that kind of just be completely a lie. The videos, even themselves, the marketing videos, it was clearly meant to be misleading, which is the worst part about it. Like, they clearly meant to, market it in a misleading way with the videos. Like, they looked really good, and to find out they're fake, like, what am I to be excited about anymore, right? I don't know. Anyways, that's going to be my little talk about the Super Duper graphics pack. If any of the people working on Bedrock Edition are watching this video, which I think is super unlikely, but if you are, I don't mean any hate towards you. You guys worked really hard on Bedrock Edition. I know it's not exactly the easiest thing, but please don't lie to us. Like, we deserve to know what's going on. We've played this game. We want to know what you guys are doing to the game, what changes you're making, because the whole thing about Bedrock Edition, you guys have been very quiet about it. And if you guys could open your communications up just a little bit more so we don't have to use random Discord or Twitter screenshots, it'd be very much appreciated. But with that said, if you guys did enjoy today's video, a like and a subscribe would be very much appreciated for all this news. And if you guys want to see more news about the Super Duper graphics pack or anything as it happens to come out, then you can go ahead, turn on notifications so you get notified of when that next news goes live. But yeah, that's the Super Duper graphics pack. I hate to call it a lie, but that's what it is. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys, and peace out.